So first of all, Lesley, congratulations on the film, and it's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thank you very much.
Fresh after award season, I have to ask, what are you looking for in a script, and how did this one stand out for you?
Well, it does start with the script. You're absolutely right. You know, if that's good quality and it's well written, and then you hope that all the other ingredients are going to be good as well. But it really starts and ends with the script, because even Liam Neeson can't make a bad script. Well, he probably could actually, but it's harder to make a bad script good. Well, you know, this is just a great story about a couple who are going through this very life-changing scenario. But I loved the film because it's, you know, a middle-aged couple who are good together. They've had a long, fruitful relationship. They still love each other. They still fancy each other. And they're best friends, and they're funny. It's very rare to find that kind of love story relationship depicted in screenplays. So I was very attracted to it, and then obviously there's Liam, and the directors were great, Lisa Barrister-Sarr and Glenn Leyburn. The whole package then became very, very attractive. Right. And what a challenge to play Joan, you know, to absolutely leave my ego at home and I wanted to very honestly portray a woman who's going through this thing that so many women go through. You can't cheat with that, really, because it would be dishonourable.
Right. To maintain the authenticity of the character, I believe you didn't research Joan's diagnosis beyond what's on the script. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, because what's happening to Joan is happening in the moment. You know, she's 1 minute she hasn't got a lump, and then she has, and then she's diagnosed, and then she's got cancer, and then she's got to have chemo. So I tried to, I think, you know, in my head I kind of created Joan and then allowed the things that happened to her in the film to play those more instinctively. And a lot of those difficult scenes, it's kind of doesn't quite work to be too prescriptive about how you're going to play them. You know, it was very much in the moment. Liam and I would instinctively do things and throw things at one another, and then, you know, it starts to emerge, and you start to have this really got something that you can play with. So yeah, I tried not to be too prescriptive about it.
I love that you're bringing this film, because it's not very common to see a long-standing couple and the relationship or the issues that they face. Is that also one of the aspects that you had wrote about this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't often see a long relationship, a middle-aged relationship especially, depicted on screen that's a good one. I mean, of course, you see them arguing, and he says some horrible things, and so does she. I mean, that's, of course, people argue. But, yeah, you basically see them, see that they're a good, you know, glass half full kind of couple. They're not, you know, grumpy and fed up with each other and really, why are we still married? What are we doing in this relationship? Oh, well, we'll stick with it because we might as well. We've been together 25 years. You know, it's a good, positive,
right,
intelligent, grown-up love story.
This is the first time you've worked with Liam Neeson, so can you talk a bit about collaborating with him on this and bringing this couple to life? It
was the first time, yeah, but and I think that we all knew, all of us involved creatively with the film, that it's got to be real. It's got to be very, very believable. You don't want to sentimentalize or sensationalize something like cancer. But you know, it is a film about a woman getting breast cancer, but it's also a film about love. And the title's great. The title sort of says it all. It's not about, you know, fanfares and rainbows and fireworks. It's about what we're going to eat tonight. Shall we have the chops? Shall we go shopping now? The sumo? Shall we get sprouts? Shall we? You know, that is what life is about. It's about the day-to-day. But what I love about Joan and Tom is that they make the day-to-day not good. They make it pleasant. You know, if you've got to unstack the dishwasher, you might as well do it and put some music on and have a laugh and do it with a bit of fun attached.
Was there a bit of improv with you and Liam when you were shooting?
I think we did a bit, but not huge amounts. I mean, it was in the script. The script was very well written and very thorough and very complete. But yeah, I think there was room for us to do a bit of that, but I don't remember us doing that much.
You had recently met. You hadn't met before this film,
no,
right?
No, we hadn't met.
So talk a bit about working with him to bring this couple to life on that.
Well, you know, I think the key is in the casting, really. You know, we're both good, hard-working, regular people that don't bring a lot of ego to the set. You know, we're not difficult or fussy, and so that's good. We met. I was doing a play in New York, and Liam lives there, so he came to see my play. That's the first time I met him, and we went and had dinner together. And then Lisa and Glenn, our directors, came over, and we spent about 4 afternoons together just talking and reading bits of the script and, you know, seeing how getting comfortable, really. Right. You know, getting comfortable with each other, just so that you can then, you know, we were going to Belfast within a few weeks to suddenly you're shooting these scenes and you're sitting on the sofa and you think, oh, right, okay, so they've been together 25 years. You know, but we were very comfortable with each other, Lesley and Liam. So, yeah, we just kind of...
I feel it's an incredible challenge to deliver an emotionally honest portrayal of ordinary people, but you do it wonderfully every time. What's your method or your process?
I can't really fascinate you with some extraordinary process. I mean, you know, I do my homework. I'm very thorough. But a film like Ordinary Love, you know, I'm not playing a nuclear scientist. I'm not playing somebody who has, you know, a real job description that I need to get to grips with. It's almost like Joan is the culmination of me, you know, being a woman of my age on this planet for all these decades and having dealt with love and loss and all of the things that we all get in the course of a lived life. So, you know, I feel that with Joan, I'm bringing my lived life to the screen, as it were.
And Lesley, what other projects do you have lined up?
I've got films coming out. I've got this, obviously. I've got Maleficent, which is all very different. I play a pixie.
Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, it's Maleficent 2. I was in the first one, which was quite a long time ago now. Yeah, the 3 pixies are back again. It's me and Imelda Staunton and Juno Temple. So that's a good giggle. A nice family film. I've just shot a film with Kevin Costner and Diane Lane called Let Him Go. I've got another film called Misbehaviour coming out. I'm currently shooting a Sky Atlantic series called Save Me 2. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to go back to the theatre in London, to the National Theatre, and do a Tony Kushner play called The Visit.
Wow, you're keeping busy.
I'm pretty busy.
Thank you so much for the chat and wishing you all the best, and it's a pleasure to have you here today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.